Most of us believe that if we have to sell something, we have to adopt a way of being that few of us are comfortable with.
The whole notion of the salesperson not as helper, but as forcer upon of whatever their solution
That's
is
right.
to be, whether it's good for you or not, they're going to sell you, and that's what they're supposed to do. And that's the way companies wind you up to do that. And, the way I conceptualized that was, well, shouldn't there be servant selling to understand what the needs are, just like you understand the needs of your people and you meet the needs of your people because you come from a place of service? It's the same thing with selling. And so if I say to you, oh, Isaiah, I've heard what your needs are because I've been empathetic and curious, and I don't have the right insight or solution for you, then passing you off is 100% the right thing to do. And yet people can't resist the temptation of continuing to sell them when I don't have the right solution. And
Exactly.
yeah. So
Yeah.
how do you get people back to that place other than, training and giving people frameworks to understand how to do this better?
Well, there are two thoughts that I'm having. And one is I like to work with founders of companies and help teach them some of these techniques because they typically don't believe they can sell their product, that they have to hire some professional salesperson. And why is that? When I dig in, I find the primary reason is sales is a dirty word. And most of us believe that if we have to sell something, we have to adopt a way of being that few of us are comfortable with. There's a certain level of hubris we just don't have. So we're going to go find somebody who has that and make them sell this product that we made for people. But when you learn that there's a completely different hallway to walk down for these skills, then you start to wire yourself as a value creator, right? That's the servant part. Oh, I see value here. Yeah, of course they need this because I made it for them. And the reasons that I made for them are conditions that are true. So there's value to be had. But, even the name itself, sales, sort of assumes this outcome that the other people buy your crap. And the idea of value creation in the first place is that they have a need before the solution. And that's pretty basic, but you'll see sales bros say to each other, oh yeah, sell to pain, sell to need. Why should you ever have to tell each other to find a need before you pitch something? But that's what sales has become. And so we have people on the other side of it thinking that that's what you're supposed to do. But then you go and find these top salespeople in the world. And most of us know one or two of them. They have completely opposite playbooks. All the companies I'm at so far, the cold calls thing is something that executives or sales ops people, which is another way of saying people who don't want to sell anymore, they have quotas for us to do this activity that they think produces results. And we have to pretend it produces results, but all the real deals are done through relationships and they're done another way. And so we all have Rolodexes of numbers that we just call and we have our phone call them and things to log the call so that we can go do the real work of selling, place after place after place.